Hello there, my name is Ann Hamland. I am the Public Library Services Consultant for Wisconsin Valley Library Service, and let's talk about booking Makerspace equipment for your library. So on the WVLS website, you should be able to find the Makerspace and equipment for booking page under the Member Services. Find Makerspace and equipment. Now on this page you're going to find all the information on how to get started to book a Makerspace kit. First, you need to send an email to librarieswin.org. So help@librarieswin.org. In that email you'll want to include your name, your library's name, which will probably be your courier stop. If it's not your preferred courier stop, please make a note. A phone number that you can be reached at, and your email. All of this information will be important in contacting you about reservations or overdue kits or damaged kits, what have you. It's also important to note that you need to have a Gmail account or a Facebook account associated with the email that you'll be sending in to use lend items. Once you send that information in, you will get a confirmation email from Lend Items, and it's going to look like this, and it'll have a link on it. To access Lend Items, you'll need to click on this link, re-sign in with the email information that you sent in as a second step of verification, and then it should take you to the Libraries Win Lend Items page. So let's go there now. Here I'm going to log in again so you can see that I'm using my work email, and I've already logged in before, so there's less steps here. I'm going to make sure I'm on the user panel. I have a little bit more control because I am an admin. So this is what Lend Items looks like, and it might be a little bit scary, but that's okay. We'll walk you through how to use it. Also on the Makerspace and Equipment for Booking webpage, you'll find Lend Items tips and tricks, and a how-to video on how to, right here, sorry, a how-to video on how to book items off of the Lend Items website. And then on the right side of the page, there are how-to sheets for specific Makerspace kits if you're feeling a little nervous about booking a Makerspace kit. So a couple tips and tricks. The Libraries Win Makerspace kits are only delivered to courier stops. So if there's a if there is a school library that's interested in borrowing a Makerspace kit, they can book the item and then have it sent to the public library if the public library is agreeable with that, and pick it up at the library. The other thing to note are the libraries here, or the item types categories. Find all of the Makerspace equipment by clicking on the downward on the pull down and clicking all. You can also narrow it down to WVLS or IFLS owned kits. Please remember that you can book any kit in here from Indian Head or Wisconsin Valley. That's the beauty of this partnership. All of our libraries can use all of the kits. Now just a few features here. I always like to change the show entries to 100 so then you can see all of the Makerspace kits, or nearly all of them. We have over 200, I believe, or almost 200. You can also, if there's an item that you know you want, you can search it in the filter. So let's pretend I want to book the Chromebooks. So I haven't even finished typing Chromebooks, and here the Chromebooks pop up. What about if I want a mug? I want to book the Promo Heat Sublimation Heat Transfer Press Machine for coffee mugs. Well, I just remembered mugs, so I didn't Google that. I searched mugs, and here it is. This is what I want. What about a button maker? Well, button maker isn't coming up, so let's just click search button and see what we find here. Oh, here we go. Here's a button maker, so it's 2 words. I didn't know that. Now, again, if you don't know what you're looking for and you just want to browse items, keep the search box clear. Now, let's book an item. On the right hand side, you will see a book it button, and that's what you'll need to click. Let's book the, oh, and I also wanted to make sure that you guys see that there's notes also in the title and author field, so some might be withdrawn, some might be damaged, some might only be available for pickup at the WVLS office, but you'll just need to see there. So let's book the Dash and Dot robot kit that talks about coding. You'll see that it's a popular item here. The red in this calendar means that it is booked, right? Blue means it's free to reserve, and then the yellow means that when you're selecting a date, the calendar color will change so you know what you're selecting, right? Do you see that? Okay. So the important thing to note about this calendar is it runs Monday through Sunday, which is not conventional. We are all used to Saturday through Sunday. So that's important to note. The other thing that is important to note is WVLS office and Indian Head offices are closed on Saturday and Sunday. So be aware of that when you're making your bookings. I see this booking is a Monday through Saturday, and that's a whoops, because we only want bookings that are Monday through Friday. Please also include shipping days, at least 2 days on either end of your booking, just to be safe, so the kit can travel from wherever it lives to your library. And also be respectful of the library, of other libraries if they have a booking right close to your booking dates. So I clicked here. I'm going to have to reset this so I can show you how to book here. So I reset my reservation. It says April, the Dash and Dot is not available. May, the Dash and Dot is available for 3 or so days. Into June. So let's do a June booking date. Again, I want to allow for travel time, so I'm going to book Friday through, let's do Thursday. So now it's in blue. I scroll down the page and I click book it and then OK on the next page. Before I move along, I also wanted to point out that some cases come with a padlock on it to keep it safe if it's expensive, that kind of thing. And you'll find padlock information in the item details, even just in the regular library catalog of items on the prior page, and also when you're in the booking process. So let's finish booking. I selected my dates. I'm going to go down to book it. I'm going to scroll down again, and here I'm going to click OK. Let's take a tour of the website here. So on the left hand side, you can click and see what items you have borrowed. Right now I have the projector borrowed, and beneath the borrowed items you can see your future bookings. Here you can cancel items if you no longer want them. Right, so if I do not want the Dash and Dot, I can click cancel, and then it asks you a second time so you don't have to be worried about accidentally deleting a reservation. So I deleted that reservation. Up on the top, you can also click home page to bring you back to your home page spot. So this is my information. You can click search items to reserve, and we're back on that main home screen. You can view your borrowing history by a selected date, and what's this one, support. If you guys ever have any problems booking Makerspace kits, or if you have any questions, you can email help@librarieswin.org, and Ann Mrzinski or myself or any other WVLS staff member will be in contact with you. So thank you for watching this digital bite on booking Makerspace and equipment. Again, you can visit the WVLS.org Makerspace and equipment for booking page by going to member services and then Makerspace equipment.